season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. I go on.
Check, 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 check. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
Attack, attack.
Kill, kill. Turn up. Check 31. Check 31.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Give me that. 15, 15. Give me that ball, defense.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Eagles' 34-yard line.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
All day, every day, any day.
Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno. Watch yellow. Twist.
On 2nd down, Jacobs.
It's run, fellas, it's run.
And he'll go down at the 28. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. Now here's Mahomes. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. This is caught. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
I have no crystal ball up here. I can't truly see into the future. But if they don't start getting some pressure on him, make him move around a little bit and do something with the receivers to, change up their timing, they're just going to get shredded as we've seen so far. Right now, they're off to a blazing start.
Yeah, and you are right. He looks way too comfortable back there in the pocket.
Yeah, there shouldn't be a pillow back there for him. Right?
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Chris Godwin, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point good by Prater, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Mike, check the Pittsburgh. Check 55, Mike. So we got man.
First carry for Darius Geis. And he's got some space here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a run with Geis. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 44-yard line. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. To throw is Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Steps away. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Justin Watson, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
These two teams all tied after one. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And going deep for Hill. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win?
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The 20, 10, touchdown, 49ers. Tyreek Hill, 76 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Prater for the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. And a big one loss here as he's taken down. Josh Allen, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. After the sack on first down, Murray flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep. That's caught at the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie, 78 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Looks good on the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
54. Get that quarterback.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First down.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. On the stop was Aaron Donald. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Eddie Jackson with a tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Here we go.
2nd and 5 now. Murray trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After the turnover, here's Murray. On the move to his left. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the tuck and run. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Sheldon Richardson there to make the play. On 2nd and 9, Murray. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Murray going to throw. Throwing the comeback route. He's got the hook up to Thomas. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Here's Murray. Out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends.
Here we go.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Kyler Murray on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys are able to regain the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken at his 4. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
This is going to put them back with a not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
And now he'll tuck it and run. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. At a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. Murray now on first down. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Brian Burns, what a season he continues to have, his 15th sack of the campaign. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. First down, Murray. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Brian Burns, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. To try again after the sack. Murray, Brian Burns in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Murray with a third and long. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Isaiah McKenzie with his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
At their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. You gotta go.
Mahomes going to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Geno Atkins got home that time.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Mahomes now to throw. Bud Dupree, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for 4th down. Here we go. 4th down. Mahomes dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. A surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
I got him.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Michael Thomas, 33 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not.
Michael Thomas. Touchdown, Eagles. Will Lutz lining
They
up
had to go to the
for
monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
at their own 28-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Harrison Smith on the safety blitz, able to get the sack. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. They go play fake. Mahomes. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First down, San Francisco.
Check nickel, nickel.
57. 15.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Yeah, baby.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
57. Hey, alert. Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
55. Here we go, dude.
Murray now on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep left. And that will be incomplete. Looked like it might have been intercepted, but he's out of bounds. And a good thing, too, probably. That would have cost him yardage. And now they'll get the ball back on the turnover on downs. To throw on 2nd and 10. Murray eluding the pressure right. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now, there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense.
That's how we do it, baby.
So, following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
Hey, we got to get to the ball.
Shotgun now from Murray. Open man is Michael Thomas. It's a pickup of 17 there, and that'll bring up 4th down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Geis, and this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. Darius Geis denied, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 25 yards that time.
Hey, watch that. Check, Mike.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Aaron Donald racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. And going deep for him. And this is caught inside the 5. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
Single receiver.
Now Mahomes. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the 49ers get a score closer. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This fielded at the 2.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation.
And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. He finds Taylor, complete. Give him 6 on the play, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
61. Matchbox, right.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds finally at the 7. A big play there for the Niners. 44 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Mahomes. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Eddie Jackson picks it. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Attack, attack!
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Aaron Donald in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage.
Just like that.
But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now a desperation throw deep, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. He was looking for Isaiah McKenzie that time. And that'll bring up second down. They'll run with Geis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Now after the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw it, Murray. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Eddie Jackson picks it, and he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
50, Mike's 50. I got him. Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Throwing now is Mahomes to the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his big tight end there, Jesse James. And it's 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Let's get off the field. Back. Blue dot Corker.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And it's caught. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point good by Prater. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
Well, Charles, we saw a comeback bid fall just a little short, but give them credit. They were able to hold on, withstand that comeback, and ultimately win it by the slim margin.
And bottom line, when it's all said and done, they don't ask you how much you won by. They just want to know, did you win? And that they did.
So for the Eagles, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season, and they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they fall for the first time this season after 6 wins to start the campaign. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.